to my channel, Megan Victoria. So today, I'm nervous. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Megan Victoria. So guys, it is the new year. We made it. I'm pretty sure everyone was so ready to just wash 2016 off their bodies. And well, we did it. So welcome back to my channel and welcome back to 2017. Today's video, as you can see, is a very casual, I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys because when it's the new year, we all kind of want to have like a change, you know what I mean? Like you feel like you want to be a bigger, better version of yourself. You want to move on from things that maybe weren't so great in 2016, and I kind of sat and I just brainstormed all these ways you can make subtle changes in your life. So if you're trying to move on from an experience or a person, or if you're just trying to better yourself for the new year, these are just easy tips and tricks you can totally take. And hello, I did all the work for you. Here's a list. Take whatever you can and, you know, implement it into your life, and we'll make 2017 the best year ever. So with all that said, let us get started into my list. And because it is me, and you guys may not know this, I love the number 11. I relate to it, and what's the word? Identify. I identify with it so much. So 1111 is my word. So I kind of made my top 11 tips for you. So like I said, I have a notebook. So let us get started. I really think before we even get into like the whole list, I think it's important not to realize that you want to change your past and not to forget it, but you want to accept it, know that it happened, and take the experiences and the life lessons with that and move forward onto a brighter, better day and a better year, because 2017, guys! So let's start with some easy ones. So like number 1, change your coffee mug. So basically all of these things are gonna have to do with changing habits. So if you wake up in the morning, like either you can change from coffee or tea, that kind of works too. But if you have like a go-to mug, like that's great if you really identify with it and you want it. But if you do want to change it, like go to the dollar store. You can get some really cute mugs. And it's just an easy, simple thing that in the morning you're like, I'm a new person because I have a new mug. Like, because you have to think about it. When we associate memories, we use it with our senses, right? So using our sight, if you see a different thing, you're gonna like, you know, not have those same memories. And so that is number 1. So changing your coffee mug. Number 2, this goes really easily again with like our look, our hair. I think it's like an unwritten rule that when a girl experiences a major change, she has to like symbolize it through her hair. Like, it's just kind of what it is. So as you can see, I cut 5 freaking inches of my hair off because I'm adjusting, but it really is beautiful, and I went a more rose gold color in the color department, of course. But yeah, so I really made that huge change, and I've been saying this a little bit, and it goes with more than just hair, but when the damage gets so bad, sometimes you need to cut it off and start fresh, and so that is exactly what I did. And again, if you are gonna debate changing your hair, like, you know, don't do it like on a whim because it's a huge freaking commitment. But if you really just need to be like, I need to be a new me, I'm done with this, moving on, then just chop your hair. But also, like I said, think on it and don't do it like overnight. It's not an overnight decision. So yeah, hair is easy, and you can even like, again, if you want to be subtle about it, change just like your style, change your part. Like there's so many easy things you can do if you just want to like become a new you. Curling it, try straightening it. Like there's just little things you can do. So that goes totally with the same with makeup. So let's talk about makeup for a while. You can do winged eyeliner. If you always do a wing, why not just try doing like a smokier look, like a smoky eye kind of thing, and just smudge your liner? Or you want to try a bold lip. Like there's just so many things you can do. For me also, I'm huge on like tones, so I always tend to gravitate towards warm tones, and I've been kind of playing with cool tones lately, and it's kind of like been really fun. Like it's just fun to try something new, and you may never know that you even liked it because you've been stuck in the same habits. And when you're stuck in the same habits for so long, there's no really personal growth because you're just doing the same thing over and over and over. So that's just another thing. Trends are fun. Play around with it. Maybe you'll find something that you're like, I'm doing this all the damn time. This is mine. This is now my signature. I'm gonna rock this. And then you can. Then with that, let's talk about jewelry. So again, with the whole coloring thing, I switched over. Like usually I'm all about gold. I've been very like into silvers lately, and like obviously glitter and like glam. But I tried switching my necklace. Like I usually wear a gold necklace most of the time, and I tried doing like a silver crystal, and that was really fun. And that's just really something easy. As well, if you have like a statement piece, so I have this guy. This is my ring that I always wear. You will see it in every single video, and I got it in 2009, so you know, it's been a while. And this ring is my baby. Like, it doesn't leave my hand. It is mine all the time. So I would never be like, okay, new year, I need this gone, because it doesn't really symbolize anything for me. Like, if you've been through a traumatic experience or something, yeah, maybe you want to get rid of that thing that reminds you of it. That totally makes sense. But this has been with me through my life, so this isn't like a symbol of my life, so I would never do that. But if I have had something traumatic to happen to me, maybe I'm going to like cleanse it. So I'm very spiritual. You may not know this, but you know, a little salt water and moonlight and some crystals do the right thing. So I'll clear my ring, and then it makes me feel a bit better. I've been playing around way more with like rings lately. I just really like it, and I love seeing the glitz and glam like on my fingers. So then again, like earrings, you can do hoops, you can do studs. Like, there's just so many varieties and all these different like categories that you can make these easy changes just to feel like a brand new self. So with the whole glitz and glam, let's talk about nails. I have been just loving doing my nails lately. I've just started doing like press-on manicures, and it takes me like it takes me less than an hour, but you know, I turn on Sex and the City, really way too much to Carrie Bradshaw, and then I'm painting my nails, and I find it so fun and therapeutic to just sit and do this for myself. And then also, I just love looking at my hands because they're so pretty and sparkly, and they're like, oh my god, like, they're fabulous, and they're so fun to look at, and they make me just really happy. So if there's anything you can do that just makes you really happy, then do it. And the next thing, let's talk about even something like your purse. You know how we all tend to like have a statement bag? Like, you may have other purses, but usually women tend to have like a statement bag that goes all the time. Why not just change that up? Like, I always feel like I love getting a new purse, honestly, I do. And I definitely think that because you have a purse in a certain amount of time, it signifies that period of time. So if you're right to let that period of time go, get a new purse. Just go do it. It'll make you feel good. And then this is a huge one. So I'm gonna shift now a little bit more into, if you're trying to grieve a loss, and this could be an experience, this could be a person, maybe now you really just, it's not about doing like the bigger, better you, like it always should be, but maybe now you're really just trying to focus on like moving on from something, and that is okay. Like I said, you accept it happened, you take the experience and the lessons you learn, and you grow from it. But there is a point where you just really need to stop torturing yourself. So these are these tips. So now when we're going to talk about kind of moving on from a traumatic experience, I think a huge tip, especially if this was a person, change your damn ringtones. Oh my god, go on your phone, it takes 2 seconds, change your text ringtone. Like, I never changed my ringtones, like, ever. I was like, why would I do that? But if you've been like talking to someone like all the time and now they're no longer in your life, like, go and change their ringtone. It makes it so much easier to like move on and everything because you're not hearing that all the time. So that is an amazing simple tip that you can do literally sitting here right now. So that's a great one. And then again with that is your phone, like your phone case, like anything that's just really visual, especially like in our generations, our relationships tend to be very tech savvy. So anything about like your phone or your computer, so your phone background, your computer background, like those display cases, right? Like you can change your phone case, yes, but the phone background, like the wallpaper, that's what it's called, your phone wallpaper. Put like an inspirational quote, like change the picture, because those things are always going to bring you back to that certain time if it's always been the same. So it's just about breaking those habits and moving forward. So like I said, change the background, change your phone case, change the ringtones, and that will really help you kind of give your phone like a new makeover, like it feels new. And then the number one thing, oh my god, the thing we associate the most with memories and nostalgia is scent. So I am someone who loves body sprays, and I love perfumes, and I love scents, and oh, I love it all. But I tend to like obsess over something for like a while, so I'll get like a new scent and I'm like, oh my god, this one, and wear it like all the time. So if there's a scent that you have that reminds you of a certain time or a person, then stop freaking wearing it. Go get a new scent. Bath & Body Works has sales all the time. Like, it's just really fun. I love scents, so that's something that makes me really happy. So when a scent kind of gets destroyed for me, and that's happened to me a couple times, like there are like those like things on my list where I'm like, I will never wear this, I will never wear this, I will never wear this. Like, I remember exactly what I was wearing during a certain amount of time. So that's just really like something to keep in mind. If you want to change a memory, change the scent, that will help you so much. But like I said, again, if you were wearing a scent in a certain amount of time and you're with a certain person, they're no longer there, but it doesn't affect you whatsoever, then you clearly don't make that connection to that person with that scent. So why bother? If you love it, keep it, wear it, because girl, you smell good. And then with the whole smelling good, I just think it's so important, and again, I'm touching on the grieving and the loss and whatever. I'm someone who, like, when I look my best, I feel my best, and so it is so easy to just get down on yourself and be like icky and like eat ice cream and be sad, but that doesn't help you. It's great to acknowledge your emotions and realize like you're sad and this sucks, but it's also really important that you're moving forward. We're all authentic, we all cry, we all bleed, we're all human. Okay. But yeah, like I said, it's just really important to keep moving forward. So for me, that means like just showering, doing my hair, and doing my makeup makes me feel great. And also those are moments I can spend on myself, and that's all about self-love. And I'm always, always preaching about self-love. Like, you need to love yourself as much as you can, and you need to be your #1 fan, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. And it's what you value in yourself and how you see the world is the most important thing. So anything you can do to make yourself happier, like I said, I paint my nails and that makes me happy. I do my hair, I do my makeup, and like showering if you feel clean. Like, it's a good thing to shower and be clean. But there are times where you're like, I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to leave this couch. I just want to cry. Like, everyone leave me alone. But like I said, that doesn't help you whatsoever. So what I like to say is there is a road to recovery, and it is this long, okay? However long it may be, but it is a certain set length. When you are crying and making these like pity parties and down on yourself, you're not moving. So you're just like prolonging this journey of like healing. And I understand that it takes all of us different times to grieve and how we grieve and how we deal with loss. But it's really important to acknowledge those emotions, go, yeah, I'm really sad, this really sucks, and I don't want to let this go. But it's also important to keep moving and keep growing and keep going towards your spiritual path, because we're all on our own path. And remember that everything happens for a reason, and it's all just part of this fucked up journey we call life. So with the whole moving forward thing, so now we're gonna transition. I have it in a list of 11, but I know I've gone all over the place, but whatever, that's the way I am anyway. Let's talk about, so we've like made these changes, we feel a little bit better, we're grieving loss, we're understanding it, blah, blah, blah. And this could just be grieving the loss of a shitty year. Like, a lot of people said it was a shitty year, so that's fine. You can say it's a shitty year, but now we're gonna move forward because this is a new year and new experiences, and it's gonna be great. So with that said, I think it is amazing to always be moving forward, and I like to do that through, maybe there's always that one thing that we always are like, oh, I should do this. Maybe one day I'll try this. Maybe one day I'll do this. Well, freaking do it. Take a class or try a new experience. Just invest in a new hobby that's something that you've always wanted to do, because there's a reason you've always wanted to do it. Like, it only makes sense, right? So it's just amazing to find a new passion and explore that as much as you can. So for me, I've really been getting, this is so funny, this is kind of for my New Year's resolution as well, but I've been really getting into wine. And one of my New Year's resolutions, I keep joking with everyone, I'm like, I just want to drink more. But what I mean by that is I want to bring that culture and appreciation and love of wine more into my life. Just that idea of like having one glass of wine and really appreciating something and indulging and enjoying it without just going like crazy and drinking alcohol. Like, I love the culture and the idea and the symbolism behind wine, and I think it's beautiful. So one of my friends has been taking a class and she's been teaching me more about it, and I think it's so amazing to learn. I'm a lifelong learner, so I always love to learn about things, and I think it's amazing that if there's something you want to explore or learn about, that you go straight ahead and do that. So when we're moving forward, I truly believe that we manifest and attract the next thing in our lives, and sometimes there's an experience or an opportunity where the door is just a little bit open. Don't become jaded, don't become sad, just walk through that damn door. I have an experience that maybe I will be telling you about very shortly. We'll see how everything goes, but you know, like, when one door closes, another one opens, and I know we can almost be so traumatized by that door closing that we don't want to take this next door, but just have that leap of faith and just keep believing that everything works out and that the universe is on your side and that everything in the end is going to work out exactly how it needs to be. It's such a hard thing to accept because you really maybe want that door, but it's all about moving forward. So yeah, keep making those goals, keep Pinteresting those creative ideas and keeping that like creative spirit flowing. That's something I love to do. I love to Pinterest and put all my goals like in one area, and I just really think it's beautiful, and I love to create and to make art projects and just keep moving. That is the only thing you can do. Like I said, the road is this long. Do you want to be doing this, or do you want to just freaking go for it? And I know this video got a little off topic because it did start about change and that was my intention, but I think it's also really important that I'm just someone who really needs to be authentic, and I really need to be authentic with you guys because I think it's so amazing that you actually come on here and hang out with me and want to hear what I have to say, and it just really, really means a lot. My coffee is like now so cold. But like I said, I'm very spiritual, so I really wanted to do, I love reading tarot. This is something I do for almost every decision in my life. But I really love my tarot cards, and so I kind of want to do a reading for all of us, and I'm just gonna pull one card for all of us here. I can't shuffle to save my life, by the way. Ready? Spirit of the universe. Wow, that was like, that popped out. Like, I can't do anything more about that. Ready? Oh my god, this is so beautiful, guys. Ready? 8 of Summer, the desire for a more meaningful life. Realizing that it's time to move on. Choosing to make major life changes. And that's what we do every single day when we're making our goals and we're surrounded by the people we love. And we're moving forward. And we're gonna do it. And we're gonna do it together. And thank you guys just so much for watching. This has been like a very healing video. I'm really glad I got to do this. I'm really glad I got to do it with you guys. So, thank you so much for watching. Oh my god, this is so vulnerable. I don't do this, but look at me now. 2017, new me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.